What's up guys, my name's Dychronic, your host here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about This Week at Bungie for July 11, 2019. This Week at Bungie is basically their blog post about Destiny 2 in the past week, current week, and the next few weeks of Destiny 2. My videos are basically the audible versions of the TWAB, so sit back, relax, ignore the cute fluffy animals on screen in the beginnings of videos. Really, just keep your eyes closed, there's nothing on screen right now, I do promise, I would not like you, and definitely enjoy. As far as content goes, there's not a lot of information in this TWAB. For the most part, they talk about things like the bad Juju, they talk about Guardian Con very briefly, and they also mention the new Moments of Triumph. There's really not a lot of information. There's a couple of bug fixes and updates if you want to know about that, as well as a couple tips on a few of those triumphs that people had some questions on. So there's not a lot of information, definitely no new information if you have been playing the last couple of days, but I will be going through this as fast as I can. Also wanted to mention that my buddy Caboose is going to be going live on Twitch on my account at 7:30 Eastern Time today on Thursday. So if you wanted to go watch him, he's hilarious. He's got the weirdest laugh. He's going to be playing some fun games, Rainbow Six, playing some of my Mario Maker 2 levels, which I can't wait to watch because it's something that I wanted to see other people suffer in and all that whatnot. So if you wanted to go watch it, go watch it. I might appear in the stream a couple of different times. I just wanted to mention that he's going to be streaming. Link to that Twitch is going to be linked in the description down below, but is just Dychronic on Twitch like it is everywhere. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First section talks very briefly about the bad Juju and the Moments of Triumph, basically saying if you want to go for the bad Juju or the Moments of Triumph, you have to go visit Werner 99 on Nessus in the barge. Just visit him, there's a chest next to him, that'll start you off on the quest. It should be pretty straightforward from there. After that, for the bad Juju, you have to unlock 3 of those dog statues around the chest in the Moments of Triumph area, and then that will start you on the quest. You should be able to get it quite quickly. It is not a big deal. That being said, you're going to need some pretty hefty discounts for your getting of everything, so make sure you're doing the daily quests for all of your characters every single day for getting those discounts, because it makes it a lot easier to get them all. Next up, a kind of brief recap on Guardian Con. If you did not know, it's a big convention that started off with Destiny 2 and has expanded to a lot of other games, but is primarily Destiny and stuff. And there was a big showing, and they just wanted to say, hey, it was great, and we love it, and all that stuff. And whatnot. It should be pretty straightforward what that is. And like I said, there's really not a lot of content because we've already reached Dr. Bunji in this section, talking about the update that came out last Tuesday, as well as the known issues and all this stuff, as well as a recommendation on how to get a couple of triumphs that are a bit weird. So let's go ahead and get started. Update 2.5.1 went live, I think, last Tuesday, and it basically fixed a bunch of different issues. First of all, the players cannot activate the Witch's Vessel in Crown of Sorrows, making it so it teamed wiped, making flawless impossible. Fixed an issue with Drifter and Vanguard Allegiance quests from progressing. Fixed an issue where Werner's weekly bounties could not give you any powerful rewards. I did see that on week 2. For some reason, it wasn't powerful. An issue with Sturm not reloading the Drang sidearms and having the weird audio play on every single kill. On top of that, they fixed an issue with Blind Whale where you couldn't spend any tier charged light. Apparently, you could only spend one of the tiers. I'm not too sure. And beyond that, there's a whole list of different things. There's an entire patch notes section on Bungie's site, so if you want to go see that, that is going to be on their site. They also wanted to clarify a few things about the High Roller Triumph, as well as any other triumph that says using a complete set of gear from the Calus themed stuff. Basically, players have to complete a Nightfall with a minimum of 100,000 score, and they must be using a loadout of weapons and armor of all Calus themed things, which is from the Leviathan, Eater World, Spire Stars, Menagerie, only the Opulence set from Menagerie, and Crown of Sorrow. So as long as you have a full armor set and a weapon set, which they list off all the weapons here as well, while you're doing that activity and get 100k, you'll be able to get this triumph. Next up, let's talk about the Season of the Opulence known issues. First off, with anybody with the Ryzen 3000 CPU, we're going to have some issues with launching Destiny 2. They're working on a problem fix for that. An issue in Countdown survival matches where people are going to be revived upon death in Countdown and Survival, which I've never actually seen before, but that's probably really, really cheap. An issue with the Complex Lost Sector Imperials, where you can slot a rune before completing the required step to be able to slot a rune with the Imperial summons, which blocks them from completing the quest. So just don't slot any runes before you can slot any runes. And then lastly, the Drink Deep Triumph, which I think has you get all the different slots where you can put runes into the chalice, not activating properly. And that is pretty much it. After that, it's going to be the movies of the week. This is a fun little one where this dude is basically playing Destiny in a bunch of different activities, and his daughter is just making noises and pretending like she's playing the whole time, which is actually a really funny video. I watched a bit of it before I got started, and then this guy who threads the needle through a tiny little door and goes for the super kill. Stuff that I would definitely try, just thinking, hey, could I do that? And it's definitely a lot of fun. You should watch this one for sure. And then a kind of montage of how they made the 2019 emblem wallpaper and all that stuff. They very briefly say, hey, we're working on the next stuff for Solstice of Heroes Triumphs. We're working on the new DLC and all that stuff. Kind of just like poking at us a little bit. But that is going to be pretty much the TWAB. Again, make sure you go check out the Twitch, 7:30 Eastern time today. Link in the description down below to my Twitch, which is the Dychronic Twitch. This is where he's going to be streaming and all that whatnot. But that's it. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name is Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.